You can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Slides away. Got it behind the line. It's Jacobs. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy in the ground.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Number 69, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rebels offense will go to work for the first time today. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels want to move quickly. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal, and the ball's on the ground. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simmons. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. From the shotgun, the inside kid. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down. Brings us to 4th. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Use the play fake, now to throw. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Escapes trouble. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body, and you better look out, college football. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. Buys a little time with his feet. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun. Still looking, on the move. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. And the D denied them on second and goal. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can...
Touchdown, South Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 periods.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ray. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Look out, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is that Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3 games and missed the playoffs.
Yeah, it was incredible, but it was a great year. You saw the line of scrimmages for Ole Miss really take over. Offensive and defensive lines, that was the strength of their team that allowed them to thrive, to win more games, to be more dominant. Palmer reloaded.
The ball squirts free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Picked off, what a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Big time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line.
There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback moving. On the run, deep down the right side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Rushes on him. Gets away. Escapes the sack. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the 1st down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break. Build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Ballmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion. How about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick your... kind of player.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Looking downfield at Simmons. Working that wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's dribbling. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended, and the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Diggs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The sure hands, it's dribbling. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. The Rebels will punt this one away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll leave it with him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he... Right away makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Slithers into space. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Gamecocks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Running to the left. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air, it's Simmons. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were